Hello my treasures, it's time to become a big fan of Tony Priest. The idea behind this is we're going to be using the newly buffed up Mysterious Visitor in order to discount all the cards that we are going to be copying off of Tony King of Piracy down to basically 0 mana with just 2 copies. To do this, we're basically going to be drawing through our entire deck by using Crimson Clergy as a way to have additional draw power, and then also having Harvester of Envy as a way to then steal cards out of our opponent's deck once we do slam down the 0 cost cards. Now for the Mulligan guide, most important card to look out for is Creation Protocol. This will allow you to get to your Crimson Clergies really quickly, and if you see any type of Crimson Clergy in combination with any of your AoE heals, you're going to be able to cycle through your deck incredibly quickly, thus making those type of cards incredibly important if you see a combination of those two. Outside of this, Holy Nova is great just as a board clear, and finally any type of other removal tools. Now with that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, a Shaman game. Let's see what we have. I'm assuming it's probably going to be Big Shaman, since that definitely feels like what a lot of people are playing because of the buffs. It's a cool deck. It's something that I wanted to kind of explore, but we did that kind of recently. I will say though, the changes to the other side actually kind of made the Tendril Shaman list that I made a little bit worse, since you can't get like endless copies of the other side now, in theory, since it's a 9 cost spell instead of 10. So that kind of sucks, but overall, probably a better change for non-memes like that, right? Oh, fun. Framester. Not what I want to see. Not what I want to see at all. Okay, so, let's see what we can randomly get. Oh, probably should have grabbed from the other side. I'm going to grab Walking Mountain. I don't know. The 5 cost minion, in theory, is better, since we don't really have access to a bunch of other big minions that we could have easily used with the other side, but now we kind of do, so I kind of wish we had grabbed that card. All right, so Love Everlasting is probably the play here, but then just passing it back to them. All right, let them flood the board with a bunch of low HP minions. That'll be good for us, right? Oh, Harvester. Let's slam down Clergy, draw a card for free. Identity Theft is interesting. We could refresh like one more mana crystal, but I think this is the best bet. Going for Prescience and then going for Zap. We really went for the other side. Prescience, though, in theory could be good, because once we slam down good old Tony... Oh, the downside is we won't have access to Tony for a turn. That's okay. We'll have it the next turn, right? Let's draw 2 minions. Oh, interesting. Because of the original cost, it remains the same. Or it gives us one of the 2 3s. That's cool to know. Not how I expected that to be. We're just going to keep drawing cards until we can't draw any more cards. We can shuffle that into the deck. We could draw an additional card if we really feel like it. We could also use Synchronize, but I think drawing another card probably is the safest bet. I know we're burning a card next turn, but I don't know. It feels like the right play here. Although Ragnaros is not a card I want to deal with right now. I know it's not directly Ragnaros. Okay, well, when in Rome, it's time to Tony out, I think. Draw a few cards. We don't have the mana for that, so we're probably going to be using Animate here. And we get the 2-3 and not our Clergy. Okay, well, Hey, 2 Ragnaroses. Ragnarai? What is the pearl? Because it is a name, so in theory it should be Ragnaros still, even though there's 2 of them. All right, let's copy that. I do really, really wish that we could still discount it with the other Mysterious Visitor. At least we can get rid of one of them, then slam this down, get another card out of their deck. And we're going to go face, because while it looks a little bit weird, the more minions we have on board, the higher chance Ragnaros doesn't hit our face, and that's what we're trying to do. Now, out of all the changes, Harkener being changed to a cost 4/4 or 2/2 that summons a 4/4 with Reborn. That's such a weird and amazing change. Actually helps out the card a lot more than you'd originally expect. We can use Mysterious Visitor. This will discount everything by 3 once again. I think we're going to wait to use Envy here, but we're going to use Command. I don't know. This is a tough turn. Yeah, let's use Command, and then we can get an additional copy of that. We basically don't need it, but getting an additional copy in theory, I mean, how many 10 cost cards does a deck run, right? Usually everything's around 6 or lower, so 2 should be enough. But 9 should hit every deck, and then we just have a deck of free cards, basically. Oh, great. Well, now we got to be a little bit picky with Walking Mountain. Oh, I guess we don't have to. Okay, so there's 2 ways we look at this. Either we're safe with Walking Mountain, right? Where we don't want to slam it down while they have a Yogg in hand. Or we could just slam it down anyways and then use Harvester, which will get us the Walking Mountain. And then we can transform 1 minion into a frog. That's not the trade I should have made there, but you know, I meant to hit the 2/1 with that minion. All right, so let's see what we can get. And then we're going to take that out of their hand. Okay, that's not that bad. I'm going to get rid of Ragnaros and everything else here. And then they'll probably slam down Yogg next turn, if I had to guess. We did get a lot of free cards, so I can't honestly complain in the position we are. Yep. Good old Yogg. Don't mind if I do. Now, is anything going to survive? Nice thing is, the Mega Wind Fairy doesn't attack 4 times with Yogg. Only once. Oh, perfect. 2 minions survive, including Walking Mountain. Exactly what we want to see. Only downside is we do... Oh, that's fun. All right, I think we attack with Cho'Gall first, just to make sure that isn't... Okay, perfect. And then we're just going to go face, and it's GG. Okay, Mage. Let's see what they have for us. This should be an interesting matchup depending on what they're actually playing. I know Casino Mage looks really interesting. I really want to try to do something with that and Hearth. I know, like, we could definitely have done that today instead. I don't know. The Thief package and Priest was something that I really wanted to explore anyways. And the Hearth deck, I kind of want to make a challenge out of it. And then if I do, then that's going to take multiple days. And I wanted to squeeze a video out at least first day of the changes, right? I try my hardest to make sure I always get a video out like a day after any changes come out. To my best luck, right? That's not always possible, but that's usually the hope and dream. All right, let's just slam down Love Everlasting. Because originally I hadn't expected to put out a deck at all today, since I kind of committed to... Oh, Terror Reality. Oh, that could be bad. Also worth pointing out, that is a card that I forgot was rotating out soon. And I still have not gotten the... Oh, hey, that's the card that I really want to do. Actually, those are the 2 cards I really want to do something with together. The idea is this Mage Legendary basically allows you to easily use anything you generate off of Hearth, and then all you really have to do is use like Greedy Partner and such to get some coins so you can easily use any of the cards that you're reducing down to 1 mana, right? And then if it's the Mage hand, you basically can reduce everything down to 0 mana, as long as that's the buff that you're doing first. Because weird fact about cards that say can't go below X amount, they can. It just requires you to apply that aura before you apply any other aura. Now, do we want to draw 3 more cards? That's the question. Probably should have done that in a different order, but no, it is what it is. Also being pretty safe here by not slamming them down next to each other, because I learned my lesson. Positioning in Hearthstone nowadays actually matters. By quite a bit, actually. And that is why positioning mattered. Okay. There's the Frost Strike. That gets rid of the majority of those, but at least we do have Raise Dead. The one issue is they're going to be separated, which kind of sucks. But at least we'll be able to draw one card. Oh, never mind. We could draw 2 cards because we can also do Holy Nova if we really feel like it. Actually, 3 cards. Never mind. Oh, Creation Protocol. Then can we get Tony from the bottom of the deck? No, we cannot. I'm gonna... Fan Club, I think, is the card I want to choose. Yeah, let's go with Fan Club. Mysterious Visitor could have been good, but I'd rather try to get a copy of it off of good old Creation Protocol. I know it's not always going to be possible, but it would be nice if it was possible, right? Oh, they're going to wipe out our board. The other reason why I didn't go for Clergy is because I was like, oh, we have 3 draws. We didn't need a 3rd draw card. Oh, fun. Oh, fun, fun, fun indeed. Creation Protocol, grab Clergy because we do kind of want to fill our hand. Basically, we want to draw as many cards as we can. Okay, there's Envy. And there's Tony! Hey, we can swap the decks next turn. Now, the question is, do we want to get rid of the 1/4? I think we do. We're going to grab a 2nd Thrive, which will guarantee us to get the Naru. We're burning something next turn, but it doesn't really matter what we burn. We're going to get rid of this minion, and then we're going to hope they don't have any type of answer to us. Right? Am I right? Please? But this is honestly a great matchup. Like, this is something that I would... I couldn't think of a better matchup for this deck. Just because it should be a fun, interesting, wacky... Oh, Energy Shaper. That could be bad. That could be bad very, very quickly. Fingers crossed it isn't. I mean, that could have been a lot worse than it is, but it does get rid of our draw, which I kind of wanted for Tony, but that definitely isn't a card I want to burn either. We're going to shuffle this into the deck. Oh, hey, Clergy number... I don't know. This is 5, 6. We've drawn a lot of them this game. All right, I think we're going to do the Tony play. I know this looks bad, but I think this is the play. Oh, Discovery of Magic. We could have also used Synchronize on the Energy Shaper, and then we would have increased the cost of all of our spells in hand. But I think the spells we have in hand are just decent enough, right? Honestly speaking, like, oh, yeah, perfect. Get rid of our Tony. I don't actually care. I'd rather use that now than have it later. Wait, what did they randomly generate that off of? The Energy Shaper is just spells, right? Let's take this out of their deck so we don't have to worry about it, and we can see what else we can grab. Oh, Scourge. That's actually pretty strong. And then go for Cold Case. We probably should use Synchronize here, just so we can have the Envy for next turn. Actually, we could have... Okay, there's a lot of plays that we could do. I don't know if I want to do them. I kind of want to just slam down the 2nd Cold Case, but we could also... Let's just go face. I think that's probably not the best play, but it's decent enough, right? Now, the Scourge. Oh, that could win us the game. Oh, Bone Lord. Hey, I think we might actually be back into the game because of that. Oh, that. I mean, it will burn Bone Lord. Then we can reduce everything by another 2. Would have been nice if our good old friend Envy actually lived for an additional turn, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna try to min-max like how many minions that we actually get rid of, so we can slam down the Scourge and see what we can randomly get. Okay, Scourge. Do ya thing. Anything good? No. This gotta be one of the absolute worst scourges that I've ever seen. We're just going to gain some more armor. I know that doesn't summon the twos, but we basically have to live 2 more turns and then we win the game. Oh, out of all the combos of cards. Well, I mean, at least we have the other Talion in hand. And the other plus side is, well, we have Talion in hand. They don't have a Talion in deck, I don't think. But we should have a third Talion in deck, in theory. Okay, so let's draw a few cards. Let's see what we can get. Prismatic Elemental. Oh, hey, Talion number 2. All right, Prismatic Elemental. Can we get anything good? Farsight is actually pretty good. Let's Farsight our way here to victory. All right. Come on, board clear. Yeah. How did, okay, I mean, we did end up board clearing in the long run, but like, how did we manage not to board clear beforehand? Well, that Hearth combo is not not something I really want to deal with. Well, actually, I'm curious if this was supposed to be a Reno list. Well, I think we got it. I think we got it. Unless they can do 30 plus damage in a single turn, I think we got it. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, please don't have another little bit of damage. Please. Don't have it. Don't have it. Oh, that was so close. All right, GG. Okay, time for a game against DK. Let's see what they have in store for us today. This opener doesn't look bad if we can actually draw into a clergy. Outside of that, though, having some type of AoE heals, we're probably going to keep Fan Club here and then Animate Dead, just in case we get into a clergy really quickly. Okay, never mind. We might have wanted to actually keep Funnel Cake, but, you know, yeah. I mean, we're going to be a fan with this deck and then send that down. Okay, there's Crate. I'm assuming this is just pure Unholy. I guess, technically speaking, we do know it's pure Unholy. We're probably going to forge this and then just pass back and then hope we get Clergy next turn. That'll allow us to draw 2 cards. Drawing a lot of cards in this deck is actually pretty easily as long as you get Clergy on a creation protocol. Though Thirsty Drifter is also not technically a bad card to randomly generate, but that's more of a late game thing than early game. Let's see what we can grab. Okay, Clergy is the go-to here. We could coin out both of them. I kind of just want to get rid of the 2/2 just to get rid of it. Hell yeah. Not a card I wanted to see. Okay, let's get rid of that minion, slam both of these down, see what we draw. Animated Dead is actually good for later. Illuminate's actually good. Oh, perfect. Now, you know, let's go with Holy Nova. I was kind of hoping we would grab the other one that we put at the top of the deck. Hopefully they don't have any type of additional plague generating card. Of course. Oh, you know, you know, I don't know. The rune system is cool in theory, but like every time it feels like the rune system should be doing something a little bit more. Oh, yeah, grab the Scourge. Oh, okay. Let's reduce both of these. Because then we can maybe use the Scourge next turn, though we could just use Raise Dead ×2 and then draw 2 cards. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see what we randomly get here. Want anything good? I swear, I don't mean to keep doing this. I I just can't escape him. I'm gonna miss him so. Okay, Ray's dead. Well, I guess Thaddeus isn't gonna live for long. I guess in this game he's not gonna be that much of a chat. I really hoped he was going to be, but you know, probably for the best. I was really hoping we would get another clergy, but I mean, this does get rid of the board. Okay, Tony's good. We can heal, draw a few more cards. Oh, we could actually slam down. Oh, no, never. We can't. If we did that in a different order, we could have slammed down the second fan club. But we can at least see what else we can grab. Oh, of course. Okay, I guess we just hero power and then pass it. Great. Okay, 2 10-10s is going to be a little bit annoying in this deck to deal with. We probably can do it. I mean, we can get at least rid of one of them. I mean, Scourge number 2. Cage it. Why are we keep getting offered the same cards? I mean, I'll take it. Okay, we'll draw 3. Of course. Kinda hoping we would. Oh, that's an interesting little interaction. Huh. Neat. Guess we'll go face. Actually, probably should have cleared out one of the minions there. Because the 4-6, well, I mean, it depends on what they randomly generate, right? I'd assume they're probably not running that many random generation cards. Okay, I forgot they had the Scourge. Okay. Fun, okay, interesting. I think we'll slam this down. And then we can draw 3 cards. Oh, the Primus is actually pretty nice. Alright. Let's... Okay, I think, unless they get Unholy Frenzy, we should be fine. I think we should be fine, at least for one more turn. Because Marrowguard doesn't have enough space, though it would make one really, really, really big golem, which could be bad. Okay, now... Alright, we swapped the decks already, so... We do not have access to a AoE here. Great. Can we randomly get an AoE? Actually, no, let's gobble that up. I think that's legitimately how we deal with this. And then obliterate, get rid of the other minion. Let's slam that down. I guess we grab one of the grains. Then we can heal. Slam this down. Too bad we don't have a way to revive the clergy, so we could have used the heal to draw more cards. Oh, too bad our boards are both full. I think we'll use the Primus on Frost polarity. Well, not really polarity, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, that is AoE. If we can somehow maximize... Come on, something good. Something good. That has to be one of the worst Scourges that I've ever actually seen. Wait, they're clearing out our board. Oh, look, a 3rd cage head. Death Growl would be really cool right about now. Oh, that's an interesting card. All right, we can get 2 more bodies on board. Yeah, I think we'll go with that too. Berogar, hey! Right, can we get anything cool? Oh, Scourge number 3? I don't think we need it. Let's slam down all of our cage heads. We're going to get a little bit wild in here. Oh no. Oh. I don't think that does it, but that could have been really bad. I think we're fine. All right, we have 3 cage heads, a Marigar, and Grave Strength. We're gonna BM a little bit because I'm feeling a little bit metal, and I really want to see how big we can get these. Oh, those are some big boys. Too bad we did that in the wrong order, but it's a GG. Okay, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, this deck shocked me. I did not expect it to perform as well as it did, but it turns out Mysterious Visitor being a mana reduction by 3 instead of 2 is incredibly strong. The only weakness of this deck is the fact that you don't really have any other AoE outside of Holy Nova, making this card incredibly important to actually use as a board clear. If you somehow found a way to slam in Harmonic Pop so you had additional removal tools, I think this would be even stronger. But overall, if you're looking for a deck to use both Harvester of Envy and Mysterious Visitor before they rotate out, this is the perfect deck for you to try out. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and next time, bye bye.